Hey guys, welcome to Video Game Corner. It's me, Jason, and today I'm going to talk about Konami and Metal Gear Solid 5. And the question I keep asking myself, first of all, let's go back. When the game was announced, I was just getting into Metal Gear Solid because I never really played it before, and I love Metal Gear Solid. I love the series now. I even went back and played a lot. I haven't finished them. I played the original two that not Miyazaki. Oh, too much Dark Souls. That Kojima had done for the MSX. That's what I meant to say. I don't like the American versions of Metal Gear we got. That's what turned me off to Metal Gear as a kid. I just hated Metal Gear 1 that we got. I didn't like it. But I went back and I played some of the MSX because I got it on my my complete Metal Gear set, where I have all the games plus the 2 Metal Gear games from the MSX days. And those were actually really fun, and I played most of them. I need to go back, play them again, and finish them. I also need to go back and play the portables. I mean, there's a lot of Metal Gear I haven't played yet. But, excuse me. Oh, man. But I have played 1, 2, 3, and 4, and most of the original Metal Gear 1 and 2. And, the thing is, you know, we have Metal Gear 5 Phantom Pain out, and the question, with all the stuff with Konami, the question I ask myself is, am I going to buy a copy of it directly? I ask myself, am I going to buy it direct? I want to buy it, I want to get a copy of it eventually, and I want to play the game, but I don't want to give Konami any money. Because, and it's not so much about the fact these pachinko machines and the fact that they just want to go to you know, like tablets, handheld type stuff. I don't care so much about that. That didn't bother me as much, but when I started hearing things about treating employees badly, and granted they're not killing employees and things like that, or not killing them, but you know, they're not, as far as we know, from what I've seen, they're not making them work in, you know, in like these horrible conditions, you know, like they're not treating them badly, but they aren't respecting them as people, and that's what bothers me. And granted, this is a first world problem, and you know, but you know, I live in the first world, and these are the problems that we have to deal with. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, and I'm like, you know, how many times do we hear about things like Walmart and, you know, McDonald's and all these other companies where in other countries they've done other things? And I don't know if McDonald's has done anything. I know Walmart, I saw a documentary on it, how the Walmart employees in other countries, they have to actually pay for their rent to Walmart in, I think, China. And even if they don't live there, they still have to pay something for this fun. It's like, why would you make people do that? But, you know, the fact is that the government lets them do that. And, you know, I don't know. Problem with Walmart is that everyone else is so much damn more expensive in comparison, and that's what I hate. I don't know. I keep asking myself, I want to stop shopping at Walmart. I really do. Being poor sucks. The problem is, the thing is about Konami, I don't need video games like I need food and things and, you know, necessities that I get at Walmart. So I can be a little more, activist when it comes to this. Because I don't have to buy video games. And I don't have to buy Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. And usually this is the kind of game, there's certain games, I don't always pre-order games. I always pre-order anything Souls related. And I pre-order Batman stuff, usually. But the last 2 games I pre-ordered. But a lot of games, I just wait until they come out, or I buy them used, or I wait for a sale. But this is one of those things where I really wanted to buy it first day. I planned on buying it first day and pre-ordering Metal Gear Solid 5. But I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't put any money down on it. And when I started hearing about the Konami thing recently, where they're treating their employees badly, where they're going and watching their social media, and if they do something wrong in the company, they're transferring from departments that they don't even that they weren't even hired to be in different parts of the company. And I think to myself, how does a company have time to sit there and watch someone's social media? Why would that even be an issue? Why is it such a big deal to them what these people are doing? The last I checked, Japan was a free society, as far as I know. I don't know everything about Japan, so if anybody knows, maybe you can tell me in the comments. But the thing is I'm not going to support Konami anymore, because it's not just the fact they treat their employees bad. It's the fact that they don't really respect the fans here in the United States. They don't want to give us games we want, and this isn't even so much about games. This is about people's lives being screwed with. And that bothers me. That bothers me to no end, because I've worked for companies where they kind of overstepped their bounds, but never anything like this. I mean, the stuff they overstepped was minor stuff. Like, and it was stuff that almost even made sense. Like, for example, I worked for Domino's for 11 years before I got sick. And you couldn't go into a bar and have a drink if you were wearing your uniform. Stuff like that. Or they'd fire you. Even though I don't know if they ever actually fired anyone over it, but even though they aren't breaking any laws, but they're wearing company thing, and it was the whole image of the company type of thing, because they're wearing the uniform, even though they're not even on the clock. But I get it, because it's you don't want people to think that you're out there delivering pizzas while you're drinking. Even though this person was, and you weren't allowed to gamble in Vegas, you weren't allowed to do that in your uniform, even though I never heard of anybody getting fired over it. I actually knew somebody who I worked with who would, on her breaks, would go to the convenience store next door, and she'd play on the machines in the convenience store, but nobody cared. It's one of those things where it shouldn't be a big deal, but you know how people are. They one little thing, and then they turn it and they blow everything out of proportion. So, but from the stuff we're reading about and hearing about from Konami, and if it's not true, where's all the articles of Konami saying it's not true? I haven't seen any. If there's any, please let me know. Link them in the comments, and so we can see them. If Konami is denying any of this, and I heard that the son of the former president who passed away or retired or something is the one that's doing all this, and he's the one that doesn't seem to get it, and he's the one that's treating people like this. And I don't know, just a company that treats people so badly, it bothers me. And so I will not be buying Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, directly on first day, so the company gets the money. Now granted, the company's probably going to make the same amount of money as they would have before, just because of the fact that GameStop and Walmart and Target and Amazon and whoever else, maybe not, I don't know if Amazon does directly, but it doesn't matter. All these companies that are going to be ordering copies, I'm pretty sure they've already ordered their copies, and they're just going to have extras. So I've decided I'm going to buy it from a private party eventually, maybe. I may change my mind on that. It depends what kind of shit Konami pulls in the future. But and I know it's not saying much. I know it's not doing much. But maybe and maybe I'm just doing this little something to make myself feel better about this horrible company. They just announced a Castlevania anime, and I thought that was a good idea, but then I sit there and say to myself, do I watch the anime and support them? Or do I, of course, knowing me, I'll download the anime and not give them a penny, but I'll still enjoy their work just because they piss me off. But, knowing me, I might have done that anyway. I'm a bad man. Anyway, guys, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Because this is something that we should be talking about, as a community, because this is important. These are, this isn't just, this is a faceless company, but the people that work there are the faces. These are real people like you and me. This could just as easily be us working in our job. I mean, not me so much anymore because I'm disabled, but I have been exercising, trying to get better. What if I get better well enough to where I can go back to work? that'd be great, because I would rather work than sit at home all day and play video games and watch TV, because it's not very fulfilling. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think, because this is an important issue, and I haven't really known this video. I know I'm just kind of like throwing my thoughts together here and there, but I think it's important that we start standing up for things. And if I have to start here at over a video game company, then I guess that's where I'm starting. So maybe we all need to start stepping up and saying more about the injustices going on. And even if we can't always do something about it, at least speak up and say something. Maybe somebody who can do something about it will. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I don't have very many answers, but I will know for this is one thing where I'm not going to give them my money directly. So, anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I know, I don't know. It's been one of those days, and I have a light in my eye, and I keep blinding. I keep wanting to squint. So, anyway, guys, let me know what you think, and put your comments in the thing, links to anything that I may have missed, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.